Howdy guys, I'm holding it here to verify Atlantic Beach, North Carolina. And I'm on top of a restaurant, rooftop of a restaurant here at the, whoa, let me sit down here for a minute. This is the main intersection of Atlantic Beach, North Carolina. North of Jacksonville, but south of Nags Head and all them areas. But we're out here on the Outer Banks. See a little ocean right there, but that's the old circle area over there. And that road goes to Emerald Isle and towards southbound Jacksonville, Camp Lejeune, 20-30 miles here. I'm gonna go on up here. Alrighty, so that's the road that goes down to the Fort Macon State Park. And this is the restaurant, Tony's Four Corners. I've been working on this building for 10 years. And I'm so glad we are doing what we're doing today. This video is somewhat intended for personal records, documentation, whatever. This building used to be a mobile home Airstream aircraft aluminum looking diner, little coffee shop back in the 70s. So he added on an apartment. This is a new apartment. Back deck. These are my babies here, GMZs, General Mess of Craps. But anyway, this is the unit that I'm pumping down and getting ready to tear an air handler out of an attic. The foyer is right around the corner, but you can see foyer there. That's a running machine. This is for a dining room. And just to show, it's today's date, pumped down, turned off, T-stat, dining room, access door, all that kind of mess. Old west side dining room. The air handler was one of those, MOFO. A few years ago, Friday the 13th in 2012, something was up, leak checked all over. Oh, okay. The Lennox air unit with expansion valves on the inside went out. And I did jump the gun. I thought it lost Freon, but it was the valve pulling down near zero in the middle of summertime. So anyway, these are my notes for this one here. This is the next unit. The unit's staying, but we're putting in new air handlers. Up in here, now, this is all relatively new here. That's the circle area. Oh, watch this. This is an apartment over the restaurant. Let me back up. I just took out a trunk line. It's upside down. The collars, 6 inches, 8 inches. This was the bottom. This is the way it came out. This is the way it came out. Look at his end cap. I need not say any more. Okay. That round pipe was right here an hour ago. This is the old Lennox. The expansion valve I changed. Yeah, I write notes on everything. It's the middle heat pump on the deck, thermostat in the dining room, cheesy flex. Oh shit, let me turn this off. Hang on. There we go. Hey. Alright. So, let me get a flat. I don't know, where's my light bulb at? There we go. Okay, so a couple years ago, did a blower motor, couldn't take it outside. No way. Well, with the duct work here, it was just notorious to get a blower outside to do a motor. Okay, this one's ready to cut copper and ready to drag this beast out of here. Way back in there is another air handler. I don't know, it's back there. It's a 5-ton. It's a left-hand discharge. That's coming out too. But it's not coming out up through the attic. We're going to drop it down through the ceiling, down a chase box with filter grills all over it. You'll see that in a little while, but all of this shit's coming out of here. I mean, black flecks, squashed, kinked. Anything silver was done by me a couple years ago. New returns. Old ones were just collapsed and shit like that. All right, so let me get my light. Yeah, I got some more for you. Don't go nowhere. Back here is 2 more air handlers. Now, you might get the notion I like to write a few notes on here. Back in 06. Let's see if I can do this. Make it easy for you guys here. This building has a high leg on 3-phase. Their 240-volt high leg has fried so many relays in here. In Lennox, they got those ice cube relays, and they burned up all the time. 2007, 3/4 horsepower. This and that Molex plug burned up. Just a little bit of everything. And this heat pump is on a roof nearby the exhaust hoods. Let's see what I wrote. What's next? 14. Look, I did another motor here a couple years ago. That doesn't look, it could be my handwriting, but believe it or not, this piece of shit still works. Okay, this is a newer unit I put in, built a deck, drain pan. It's a faulty pan switch. See that? Bad float. Foyer, auxiliary, bad float. Came up here 30 degrees outside. Pan bone dry. That's a bad switch. Pissed me off. Ow, look at this shit. So the return goes slam across the attic. There's a return box down there somewhere. I screamed about this. I screamed and screamed and screamed. Main drain somewhere back there. It works great, but this unit sweats. It sweats. This pan will be full of water, and it has shut down that switch in the past. Just a cold box in a hot room. Anyway. Alright, so I'm probably going to stop the video and go down inside, and I'll give you a little peek of 2 GMCs side by side. Can't do nothing until they close at 2. Before we take down ceiling tiles and mess like that and create a dust storm. But all that flex, that silver flex is coming out there. About 5 years ago, that black disconnect, there was a metal box with fuses in it. And it burned up. So I did that black box about 4 or 5 years ago. That wasn't too hard to do. But there was a trunk line right here with 8 collars on it. Oh my God. Let's check this out again. Piece of shit here. I mean, I guess this was done before duck butter was invented. Yeah, a few 8s, a couple 6s, a couple more 8s. Jump pile, jump. Don't you love tearing out old stuff? Look at that. People wonder why their ceilings are loaded with water drips. But, the tenant in this apartment had to kind of move out for a while. Yeah, behind that door is another door to go to another attic over the kitchen. There's a new air handler in there I put in about 2 or 3 years ago. The old Lennox blower wheel was shaking like a square tire on a car, shaking, rattling the house, so it had to go. So this is video 1, Dr. Phil's nightmares. So just getting warmed up. So we'll head back outside. That's a brand new, nice apartment in there. Go up there a little bit to the right is a little 2-ton GMC. No callbacks yet, but here we are. It's starting to cloud up a little bit, but anyway, it's Atlantic Beach. I might just let this thing roll and record, and I'm not going to say a word in the building. I go into this back door, I'm not going to say a word. I'm just going to walk in, walk out, call it break time. Okay, here we go. Those are for the new units. That's for the new units. There's my beastie van there. Come summertime, this place is wide open. Drain lines will go down into the floor. Get somebody to cut these tiles for me. Alright, so seen enough. Seen enough. Well, that's my baby. Anybody home? This is the boss man's office. I think there's a 5-ton in there. I put it in. I think it's a 5-ton. It's the boss man's office. Look at this mess. We in here? Where we at? Yeah, he doesn't have a camera in his office. Imagine that. Oh boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. 18 camera spots there. My gosh. Man, I want one of these in my house. I only got a 4-way, 4-channel. Okay, so 14-inch. All right, so this is video number 1 of several more to come. There's been a lot of construction going on here for a while. Oh! But anyway, oh shit. I'll give you a quick view here. Freezer unit, condenser unit, cooler unit. Missed it. Alrighty. This was done last year, a couple 5-tons. This is for the new hallway, the office, bathrooms. And you can see it's a GMCs with red Technicoats. 2 of them. If you look in there, is red. They will not corrode on the sand dunes. Good selling tool. But we won't talk about the accumulators and the dryers down in there and all that shit. That's the box where the copper goes up inside. Fresh air in the front, ice machine in the middle, and a corroded one there. Oh wow, let me check this out. Watch this. Oh man, my knee is killing me. Look at this coil. Look at this coil. It's totally flaked out. This is for an old kitchen area. New air handler, old kitchen. God, it's flaked out. That one's not too bad. There we go. Kitchen, back room is kind of there. It's faded out. I write notes on everything. But all this shit used to be on the ground. As the construction proceeded or progressed, they all came up to the roof. Extensions on everything. Copper, wire, controls. But, yeah, shit. Like I say, it's March. It's not spring break yet. Spring break time here, a few weeks coming up. The place is going to be a little busy. Okay, so yay. That's the back door to the kitchen and the stock room and everything. Just telling my friends out here this morning I'm gonna make a few little movies in here on this place. My nationwide family might be a little interested where I die. Lord knows I have killed myself on this building in the past 10 years. Before all this was built, the owner had to do a temporary sewer station here. It was huge. Spent about $1 million on a temporary sewer treatment plant as Atlantic Beach was putting that sewer plant together. It's a control room, mechanical room there. But yeah, $1 million sewer plant temporary until that thing over there, treatment center, was built. I think they just fired that thing up about a year ago. But anyway, this is my home away from home, boys and girls. I don't know when I'll make another one, but as I progress, probably after 2 o'clock, we'll bust them ceiling tiles out. We'll make a little noise and make a little dust. Anyway, I think it's break time. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you later.